Like from the beginning, I mean, it just seemed like they made a concerted effort to run at y'all. Just how did you feel about the physicality and the way y'all did in the run game tonight?
Good. I think we set the tone in the run game for sure. We knew they were going to come out and try and establish that. So same mindset for us every game. We got to stop the run.
Overall, it seemed like y'all did a good job of that. I'm just curious, when you find out you're going to lose Keanu during the course of the week, how much is an adjustment with that, with just Donovan and J-Ron playing a role in that?
Yeah, it was kind of last second, and obviously that's a tough loss for us. But we got to have guys fill those roles, and rotation switched a little bit for us in the linebacker room. So, but I feel like everybody did a good job with it.
How would you describe the headache that Kyler Murray is just to try and defend?
Same with every mobile quarterback. It's not necessarily a headache. You got to be aggressive towards them. So, they're not. It doesn't make any reason for us to play on our heels. So, I don't look at it as a headache.
This game didn't have the same outcome and progression as last year's game in terms of y'all's defense first time. What was it like playing Kyler for the second time versus last year's game?
Yeah, I think it was a lot cleaner. And obviously a lot of things have changed this year. So, clean for us everywhere, and it's clear. We know what our game plan was, and DQ does a great job of that every single week, doing that for us, and the coaches have implemented it. And then we go out and practice hard and do what they have set for us. So, yeah.
Leighton, what do you say when fans try to measure what they think is the standing of a team, when they say, hey, the team has beaten these teams, but they've lost to these teams, and they maybe put more weight on the teams that you've lost to based on what they think those records are and how good they think those teams are?
You talking about fans?
Yes, sir.
I'm really not interested in that. Fans can think what they want to think. Obviously we got a great support here, and we appreciate everybody coming to the games and cheering and all the energy that they bring us. But really, we're just focused on our room. It doesn't matter. We don't think about what the fans think about us.
Leighton, in terms of playing Kyler Murray, is his quickness not any more of a challenge than any other really good quarterback you faced, or is it just a damn good player?
Yeah, his play style speaks for itself. He's explosive, and he's a fun dude to watch, and he's a fun guy to play against too. So, even back to the headache question that we had earlier, it's not about it being a headache. It's about stepping up to the challenge, stepping up to the plate as a defense, and knowing hey, we got a little bit of a different challenge this week, and embracing that and having fun with it and going with it, not sitting back on our heels, like I said, and being oh no, we got to just bend don't break. No, to a certain extent, we got to go get them.
This challenge is different than facing backup quarterbacks for consecutive weeks like y'all did. What can you take from tape this week to help you prepare for the playoffs because of that?
Yeah, same as every week. I think, we're going to go in and clean up the film tomorrow and learn from the mistakes and continue to clean it up. But, it's all up from here. We got next week. We got Philly next week, and it's always been full go this whole season, and we're just about to start taking off. So we're right there, and I know we're going to make tremendous strides this week, going into next week, and getting ready to get after it in the playoffs.
I know the play was kind of chaotic there, that near fumble there, the sideline there in the last two and a half minutes. Did you get a look at it at all? Could you tell if maybe you thought the ball was out?
It was totally a fumble. And I just don't understand how, with the technology that we have nowadays, even if we don't have timeouts or whatever it may be to call a freaking challenge and challenge it, it's so obvious. Certain things are so obvious in the games that refs are messing up, why they aren't fixing it. It doesn't make any sense to me. To me, we're playing more against the refs than we are the other team, so it is what it is.
Did you feel like that was just today or at other times during the season?
It's been multiple times this season, so yeah.
CeeDee Lamb said he thought the refs, I feel like, dictated to get that game. I mean, it's no secret. Do you agree with that?
If you look around the league, I mean, this isn't just the first time it's happened. It's like there's other games around the league that have been dictated from just, I don't know if it's incompetence or what it is, but I don't know. It don't make sense to me. I feel like it's not hard to fix that. Especially, like I said, if it's so blatant on the field and it's so obvious, why someone not up top's not radioing down and be like, hey, get this right. Because that's not hard. That's just the ethics of the game, getting it right. Like, hey, you made a mistake here, fix it. Here's the right call.
When y'all have a fourth quarter like you did where you start to get a couple more stops, the offense starts rolling a little bit, does that make the result feel a little different than had it been a 2-3 possession game at the end?
Yeah, I mean, I think we had some good momentum going in the fourth quarter. So, I mean, yeah, it was tough. But I mean, I think we had all the momentum in that fourth quarter, and we were going to win that game. I know for sure.
What was Mike's message in the locker room to y'all?
We got to keep battling with everybody, not just the other team. If you catch my drift. Gosh.
That might cost you.